Okay, guys, welcome to this training. So now we are looking at, this is the action step, the actual habit that we are going to begin working with. Okay, so this particular habit is cold showers. Okay, so I'm going to explain what the benefits are of having cold showers and what these can do for you and why we're going to be doing this. Okay, so having cold showers has been proven to increase resilience, benefits mental toughness and awareness. Now, I'm going to get more into the actual benefits of doing this and what they are in just a moment. But for this moment, like, think about this, right? Resilience, mental toughness and awareness. Like, if you think about it, these are key qualities, key skills that will help you develop long-term change, right? This is what's required, whether it's going out, whatever you're going out to do, you're looking to succeed in life. Resilience, mental toughness, and awareness are essential. Okay. So look, let's look at the actual benefits. So I've split this up into physical benefits and mental benefits. Okay. If you remember in the previous training, we spoke about training the mind as well as training the body. So in terms of physical benefits, we've got, look, stepping into a cold shower is uncomfortable, right? It's really uncomfortable. Like, I'm going to be honest straight with you. Like, if you've never stepped in a cold shower, when you step in, it's going to get really uncomfortable. But what it does actually do is it really wakes you up, right? It's really refreshing and it really wakes you up, right? It like energizes you right away. So you get the benefit, the physical benefit from it, and also the mental benefits from it, like pretty much instant, right? It's like an instant switch that goes off. Okay, so this is why we're using this habit specifically to work on just now, okay? To get you in the right frame of mind and the right frame of body. So it wakes you up, okay? It's also a stress regulator and hormonal balancer. Right. So look, in the morning, like, it's like, by what this does, it actually spikes your cortisol levels and adrenaline levels, right? Which is natural for like us, like human beings, for our stress, for our cortisol levels and adrenaline levels to be elevated in the morning, right? So we're working with the actual laws of nature. And we are actively going out to seek to spike our hormones here, okay? Adrenaline and cortisol levels, okay? Like, adrenaline and cortisol levels are like, they energize you, they send all these signals around your body to get you prepared for the day, right? So it acts as a stress regulator. You become much more in tune with yourself, much more alert, much more aware, much more focused, and much more energized and ready to take on the day, right? So also able to deal with stress, right? Like, having a cold shower is a stress in itself, right? It puts your body under stress, but allows you to increase your capacity to deal with stress, to deal with pressure, the pressures that come in your day-to-day life. Okay. Also, testosterone levels, right? As you know, this in men is vital, right? Testosterone helps you with resilience, with motivation, strength, and health, and well-being and health, right? And there's also benefits to skin health, right? Your skin looks healthier. Okay, so now let's look at the mental benefits of a cold shower. So stepping into a cold shower and doing this regularly actually acts as a state control. So what I mean by this is it controls your mental state, which in turn controls your physical state of being. So we want to put you into an elevated state of being, right? If you remember, you're in this program because you are looking to become more than you are being. It's about you stepping in towards that person that you want to be. So we need to learn here to control, to manage our state. So it acts as a state control. Now, it builds resilience, right? Because it's uncomfortable, right? Stepping in to a cold shower is really uncomfortable, right? You have to develop resilience to be able, like, first of all, like before you step in, like the thinking that happens before you step in the shower, and then also standing under the cold shower. So it creates resilience. It builds resilience. You train your body and your mind to be more resilient. Mental toughness. Creates mental toughness. It's an action-taking habit, right? This develops discipline, teaches you to be more disciplined. And it's a habit that you actually go and do, right? You have to go and do, that you take action on. Also, it's a learning opportunity, right? So let me take you back to the action-taking habit and why that's important, right? Now, what I mean is, like, the worst part of this stepping into a cold shower is actually the part before you step in. It's not the actual bit when you're under the shower. It's a thought, the thinking that goes on before going in. Like, you'll start to think, like, what's the point? Or you'll start to put it off, like, oh, I don't want to go in this. This is going to be really uncomfortable. But because it's an action-taking habit, and that's the purpose that we have this habit here, is because it teaches you that awareness of thinking, but also to take action in spite of these thoughts. So when you go and take that action in spite of the thinking that goes on before, this is where the benefits really start to show. So it's also a learning opportunity, right? You learn a lot about yourself when doing this, like about all the stories that go on in your head and the stuff that goes on, right? The thinking patterns that go on before you embark on a journey to go and create change. So it's a massive, huge learning opportunity. You will learn a lot about yourself here. Now, when we're going to do this is a daily habit. Okay, there's a reason why this is not like, let's do this 3 times a week, right? Because by doing that, you're just going to put it off, put it off, put it off. So it's something that, this is something very quick. Like it happened like in a matter of seconds. I'm going to show you exactly how long we're going to have these cold showers for. But there's a very specific reason, and for good reason, that this is actually a daily habit. It's not something that we do 2-3 times a week. It's a daily thing. Okay. So when do we want to do this, right? Now, look, there is no set rule here, but this is my recommendation, right? My recommendation is we do this as part of a morning routine, right? Why? Because normally we have a shower in the morning and it gets it over with, right? You get it over and done with. It wakes you up, it energizes you. It's a great morning primer. It's like, you want to have a great day, like look at the morning, right? The way your morning goes is usually how the rest of the day goes. So we want to start the morning on the front foot, right? And this allows you, like, because this is going to be in the back of your mind, right? Like, oh, I've still got to do that, still got to do that. Right? It's something that you're going to put off. It's going to be very easy to put off. So if we get it done first thing, that's it over and done with. And what does that do? Well, it's no longer in the back of your mind. You're no longer worrying about it. You're no longer thinking about this. But you've actually started the morning and you're feeling proud of yourself and you're feeling energized. You're feeling more alert. You're feeling more focused. And you've ticked off that big box in the morning and you're like, right, it sets you up for the day. Okay. And like everything afterwards, right, comes easy. Like you'll be able to handle the stresses that go on in the day much better than you would. You'll have developed and trained that resilient muscle, that mental toughness muscle. So you're much more better equipped to take on the day. Okay. So our recommendation is we do this in the morning, first thing, right? Like everybody has a shower in the morning. Most people do. Like just get out of bed and step into that shower. Get it over and done with. Okay. So how long are we going to do this? Right. We're going to do 1 minute, right? We're not going to think about this and build it up slowly, like 10 seconds or 20 seconds. Like just go straight in the deep end, right? Look, step in the shower. Set a timer to 1 minute. Like the most uncomfortable bit, like I said, is the bit right before you step in, when you're thinking about it. Like just the thought of being there in that cold shower. And then the second bit is like the first 10 seconds, when your body gets that shock from the cold. But then you'll notice like your body adapts and it starts to feel much more comfortable. So 1 full minute is the aim here. And we do this daily. Okay. So at this point, you might be thinking, what the hell is this, right? You might have loads of doubt. Might not be able to do it. You don't have time. Look, it takes 1 minute. Like most people have a shower in the morning, right? That's probably an excuse that you don't have time. Just make time to go do it. It's 1 minute, okay? This is also a test, right? Use this as a test. This is a test of your willingness to do this and your commitment to the program. Like I said, look, I said right at the beginning, there's going to be parts of this that are going to feel very uncomfortable. But if this was going to be comfortable, then we're not going anywhere, right? We're staying in the same place. This is about you stepping up and being willing to get uncomfortable and stepping into these uncomfortable parts of the program. There's so many benefits from doing this. Look, like I said, the mental toughness, the awareness, the resilience. And it's actually very good. There's evidence. This data and facts and research has been done. Like cold exposure actually is really healthy for the immune system. It's really healthy for the immune system, right? So many benefits. This research has been done, is like proven, like cold exposure has been proven to like act as a stress regulator, and like I've shown you all the benefits, but also to cure so many illnesses. So there's physical benefits, but there's also mental benefits. Now, the best thing to do is like go out there and experience this, right? No reading about it, no like reading about cold showers or like possessing knowledge about cold showers is actually going to benefit you. What's really going to benefit is being in the trenches and going in there and actually doing it and experiencing this from yourself, for yourself. So the action point is get working on the habit, dive straight into this, right? Like the picture here on the frame, just go with it, right? Just do it. Okay, and then we can discuss this and see how you got on, okay? All right, speak soon.